Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now, I found I brought you on here to show you what I found. These things in these jars that I had right up the top, high up. I could not get them down. I just want to go through them quickly, or sort of, to see what I've got here, and the rest I'm going to put in a parcel. I don't know, but I'm just, oh, look at it. It's all scrumptious. Look at this. Oh, wow, it's all falling apart, isn't it? Hang on a minute. There goes that. Are they nice beads? Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't my language is shocking today? Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get something. We need something on here, don't we? I know it'll be right. Look, so I've got this. These have got big pieces and big things in there, eh? And a minute, I got the lid off. I got the lid off. Nobody panic. Look at that. There's my first thing. I'm going to make a brooch for that. Look at that. Keep that one out. These bangles, I've kept them to do that, to actually cover. And then I've got little horses. One of my lovely subbies sent me this fox. Isn't he gorgeous? And these shoes, oh, they make nice little miniature pin cushions. This one here come from my friend over in England. I'm sure that what's name sent me that. I can't remember her name now. Isn't that terrible? Look at these. One missing a thing, but see, if you want to take them out, maybe that's not so hard because that one's gone. To make a beetle or something, because I found some really good things to make a beetle out of this morning too. This is probably my finding time. I think somebody sent me that. If not, I've bought it. I'll put that on something. Put that in a journal pack one day. Okay. Got a tiny fairy. Another one. Another bit of this here. Should be able to get. This is off jewellery. See. This little bottle is a little bit tiny bit big for. But you could make it into a dangle. Oh dear. Sorry about that noise. One good cotton reel. One bit of the bead, yes. Oh, that's a nice big flat bead. Look at that, isn't that cool? And it's really cold, so it's a nice stone of some sort. Now, here we have a tatting. Got no idea how to use it. I've got it, but I don't know how to use it. Oh, look at this. That's a terrible noise that's making. These beads are cool, aren't they? Put some of these into something, I suppose. Because you can just you thread your cotton through there. Oh, look at that! Wow, I like them. See, as you go into doing different things, sometimes I'll put away all the papers and things, and other times I'll put away all the jewellery. So when I put them away, I mean out of my sight, and I probably shouldn't do that, should I? So I think they're absolutely gorgeous, those things. I'll have to put a few of those into something. I'll have to collect up some stuff. Let me see. What have I got? Because next giveaway is not. We've got the October one ready, but we need a November one now, don't we? Let me see. What can I put them in? Everything I've got in here's got something in it, hasn't it? I might put them on this in the lid of this first, in this box here, and then I can put them somewhere else afterwards. So these are really good. These look really good on your crazy patchwork, or even on whatever you were doing, because you just thread that through the centre of there. They're little shiny things, little bits they can go into. It's a bit sharp, that bit there. It'd be right if we keep it curled up in a minute, so I won't do. Maybe this. I wonder if this will come undone so I can show you. If not, we'll just have to think, well, that was in a hard basket, eh? I wonder how you'd go about this, Sonya. Only one will probably ever come off. Is it right through? Is that the whole thing there? Yeah, maybe. Is it moving? You could probably hot it up. Maybe the glue would melt. But do that careful. I can't get that out of there. But we will put in a full one anyway into the parcel, okay? Right. Now another cotton reel, that's cool. Oh, this has got to get this out. This is a dreadful noise. Sorry about this. Right, here's another little shoe. Now, I am sure when somebody was helping me, yes, look here, I fixed it. We'll do my room. She dropped it and broke that. Yeah, it's only a young person that was helping me in here. She dropped that and broke it, and I was devastated. Oh dear, I was devastated, but I glued it back together. I'm going to put those out in my cupboard because I do have a little shoe collection, so that's where they're going to go. They are called Alexander's Fine, whatever that thing says there, fine, I can't see. Beautiful they are. Shame that one got broken. But anyway, I'll put them out in the cupboard because I do have a little high heel shoe collection. Now there's another one of these. They look really good on your dangly thing, wouldn't it? That is cool. That's a really nice piece. Put that in there. For those. Yeah, we'll see. I've only got one of these. But see, then that's the backing, which is the silver thing. The silver part has come off, so it doesn't look as good, does it? You know, it doesn't look nowhere near as good. I might just zoom in a minute. It doesn't look very good, does it? So it's probably not worth doing that with it. I don't know. Okay, so I have this tiny bit. That's a tiny bit old, isn't it? And that can be sewn too. That's a big bead. So this might be a big bead selection. Oh, there's a sewing machine. Never find them when I'm doing a sewing journal. Can never find them. This is a little thing that used to be on the key ring of my scooter, my mobility scooter, and it fell off. So, but I kept it. I kept it. It was just sentimental reasons because I've had it since it was there. Righto. So I'll give you one of these too because there's two of them. I'll give you one of them. This thing can be fastened on or not. It can be glued, I guess. I might leave that. It's not helpful if it's not any good to you. And now I have this bit here with a chain and some pins and somebody's... Oh, look, there's a bridge. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And I wonder if I'd use that. Haven't yet. I might keep it, but just in case. I'll put that in there. Maybe I will use it one day. You never know. Nice heart. It's a bit heavy. Is it open? I think that's the first thing we look at when we see a heart, isn't it? See if it opens. It's very heavy. You got anything in there? Looks like it would open. I might try that later, see if it opens. That's a nice piece. I suppose that can be... Oh no, there's a hole there. You can fasten it on with that. And here's a strawberry. There's one of those Pandora things, but it's not real, I wouldn't imagine. But you never know. You never know. There we go. We're going to collect up some bits for the next month's lost name and hope they're not too heavy because we don't want to be worrying about that, do we? I don't think I'm going to put them back in that noisy jar. I'm going to put these back in the other one of these other ones when I take some stuff out of it. Now, what have we got in here? I might have to zoom back out again. I'll make sure I'm still in the shot. Put that one in there. It's one of them jars you drink out of if you wanted to, but it's not. Don't think so. Oh, I need to make something with these pins, don't I? Look at them. Just laying around there willy-nilly. That one's good. You can hang something on that. This is probably really off a kilt. Probably really is off a kilt. There's a key to a cupboard. And I've got some big pins here. Oh, look. Remember, I bought these. Aren't they cool? Knife and fork. Another key. Right, I do have a key jar here somewhere. Another knife and fork and spoon. Have I got a little set? I can put in that. That'd look really cool. I'll put yours in those. Turn off and find the spoon. I'll put it in as well. I can sit those in there. till I can get to it. Ooh, got another spoon in there. Oh, that's a funny looking fork. Now where was, oh no, what I put the key in was too, if I can fit some stuff in here I can keep it. That's going to be in my steampunk journal though, that one, isn't it? If I ever get round to doing that one day. This is cool, I love the shape of that. That's just the thing to do embroidery around, isn't it? Oh, goodness me, look at the stuff I got in here. Oh, gracious me. Oh, why haven't I been using, I haven't known where it was. Look at that, there's a good goose. Is that a goose? Oh, dear, that's, isn't she cool? Okay. So I'm actually getting together a parcel too for a friend. I met up the street yesterday. Oh, look, there's a spider. Look, everybody, I can show you how to make that now. I've got one of those. This is something I can give to Leanne. Oh, is this going to fall? No, it's not too bad. Another pair of scissors. Oh, wow. Now, I honestly haven't seen this stuff. I honestly have not seen this stuff for years. It says shopping. Oh, that's my sort of thing, isn't it? Oh, it's got birds in it. Oh, what am I going to do with that? I'll put it in here. And this little bird, he's really light. He's just a thing to put on your fabric. You know, if you're sewing something, or on your journal somewhere. This is neat. This has got all these dear little flowers hanging off it. And we've got of them only one. We must have more somewhere. I'll put them in there for Leanne. She'll like those, I think. I'll give her these here too, I think. Oh, I'm always looking for one of these picture hooky things. Now that was silly. Now I'm not going to be able to find it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's a nice piece of jewellery, isn't it? I don't know what I think about this. I might put that in there. That's for the thing, right? Now I've got keys. This one looks like it could be a real one, of some sort. There's another one. So I bought those little blue ones. I showed you them, didn't I? There's some small ones. I put them in here because I've got ideas. But I bought these little blue ones. And a bigger size. They went from tiny, which is here somewhere, look, tiny wee ones, to a lot bigger, which I put them somewhere else, don't know. Don't ask me what I've done with them now, because I don't know. But we're going to put these keys in this one. Okay. That's a leaf. That's a serious leaf, isn't it? What have I got here now caught up? That's a leaf thing. That's like a buckle. Well, you could put it through anything, really. Go right in front of a journal, I suppose. And that, too, is one that I did on the front of a little book I made once. It's a, what's the name? Earring. Now, you've got to realise that I've collected this up over a long time. Please don't judge me. I have a terrible habit of just putting things away and I can't find them anymore to do anything with them. Now, that's going to be good on something. You can use these here dangly bits, which are not broken, I hope, to hang stuff on and put that onto something. That'll look really nice, wouldn't it? I'll put that in there since I've told you what to do. And that can go in there too for you. And you can have one of those. Let's put something in that. And put something in the middle of that. It's like they're picture frames, aren't they? And they look like them, they are. That's cool. I'll keep that bit of wood, bit of balsam wood sort of thing. I don't know whether I want to keep this. The only thing wrong with this is the weight. As soon as it gets over 500 grams, you know, it gets really expensive. I coloured that with some alcohol ink. I remember doing that one day. I don't know what I think about it. It'd be all right in the steampunk one, wouldn't it? Yes, that's the way. You can come up with ideas, Sonya. Here's an arrow. I've had him since the year dot, I think. Maybe it's not the same one. I'll put that in there because I've got another one somewhere. I know I do. This is one of the things you knock the eyelets in with, isn't it? Yes, got to find the rest of that. This is a nice one, isn't it? Beautiful. So this will actually be the broken jewellery, whatever stuff. Ah dear, I love the wheel. I do love the wheel. It says love, love, love all around the wheel. Okay. I might take these blue ones off. Actually, I've got something I can do with them. What did I do with that? Where did I put those? I had some little things here. This little... Here, I'm going to put this in here. And later on I can show you. Actually, I only want the bead. I only really want the beads. Oops. Oops, daisy. We'll just sit in that. Okay, so we've got some things in there that I need to look at later. That's nice. Shell. Butterfly. Lady. These things here, I don't know what I think about them. They look like eyes, don't they? I'll give them to Leanne. She'll come up with something good to do with them. These are nice. Two little hearts. That's a bit old, that piece. Oh, this is good. I like this one. And it's got another flower on the end of it. There we go. Well, there's an alligator or a crocodile. These here are cute. These have been put, wrapped with wire. Haven't they? The wire's going through them and round them and abouts. And these would have come off some jewellery, I'd say. How many have I got? Okay, I've got a few. So I'll keep these two, of course. Pink ones and the blue one. Maybe that green one. Well, share. I'm sharing. Shame I can't give more people some stuff, but I just can't do the postage. It's just not. Oh, look at that one. That's natty. These are just the things to put on your down the end of your, on the sides of your journals or whatever, aren't they? I love little bits like this. You can just add them to something. That's a bit gaudy. Oh, it's not really. I'm not saying that truly. They're nice. I love using these. These come off bracelets. I love using them. I do. And then I've got a really big one of those. And there's a bone thing. Horn. What is that? Tooth? A tooth. It's a tooth. And I've got a guitar thing and a pen. A guitar and a... What's the name? I do love things that are started. So I don't have to do so much myself. This is natty, isn't it? Isn't that nice? Okay. There's plenty more. Nobody panic. I've got plenty more. That's going to go in there too. That's the bottom of a teapot. I don't know where the top is. This heart does open. I remember buying these years and years and years and years ago. And they do open. Oh, with a great bit of effort, but they do. Look, there you go. Have that one. There you go in there. Circle. I'm always looking for a circle, aren't I? I don't know if I've got any that big. I don't know. I can't honestly say if I do or not. So these are little spoons. So I'll give you the big ones. There's a big knife and fork. There's a couple of little spoons there. Music note. This has come off something and it can be put onto something nice. I've only got one leaf. Have I only got this leaf? I've got more somewhere. I'm sure I do. I think I might have got rid of a lot, but I think I've got more of these. I'll give that to Leanne because she was up the street yesterday. I seen her. She was looking about making things. She made something for the show, and she won. And she said to me that I was her inspiration for that. That makes me feel good. It was nice of her to say that. That's nice. I like that. That's a nice one. There's a boomerang. He looks very old and looks really old, that doesn't it? There's a nice bird. A leaf. Bow. That bit. got corners. I think I've got corners. This is not such a good fork, is it? It's not that great, eh? I suppose it's a fork. There's 2 of those. And across in a circle. I don't know what to do. I'll keep in the boomerang. I will have to do that. These are alright for hanging down things and that bit. And there's a clip. That and that. I'm going to keep the frames. And it should use them to put something in, shouldn't I? These ones here are really cool. They got holes through the side and you can put them, you know, together on something. I'll put 2 in there. And that one. What that is. There's a needle, there's a nail and a pin. Gee, I've nearly got those 2 jars down to hardly anything, don't I? You can have one of them crimp things for the ribbon. You put your ribbon in there and crimp it shut or whatever. I showed you how to make those before. There's some steampunk things. Oh, look at that. 1 sparkly brad. And I do love that. That's a keeper. And this corner thing, I've got to find some more of those before we decide what we're going to do with them. And there's a shell. Okay, paper clips. I'm sure people have got plenty of those, but we can have a paper clip thrown in anyway. Button. Is that a button? Yeah. And a leaf. Right. Bin. Oh, don't bin the teapot lid. That'd be silly. I'm going to have to get a drink of water. Don't know how long we've been playing with this, but now we've got the biggest jar to do now. Maybe I'll get it down to half a jar. Maybe I'll get it down to half a jar. Don't know what weight that'll be, but we'll keep working on it. If you don't want to win it, well, that's okay. That's fine. Now we've got this lot. This is absolutely awesome, isn't that? It's trailer bling, hey? Isn't that cool? It is cool. If I can break it. I'll break it. Cut it. Don't know what we'll do with it, but we're going to have it anyway, aren't we? Got one. There's a piece for there. We'll give a piece to the end. She might be able to do something a bit too. If you want to take them apart, this is what you have to do. If you want to take them apart, use a little diamond, fake diamonds. Now here I have a set of cufflinks and a tie bar thing that it's got written on it that it's sterling silver, and I don't know if it's any. I think it might be a good piece of stuff that I got a really long time ago. Nice set of things that I got a long time ago, and I might have to keep that. I just might have to. And look at this. This is neat. You can see through that, like it's like a wire sort of thing, isn't it? Look at these. Aren't these neat? If you want to have a look and see what these are, I'll show you the thing on the back there. If you can see the name of them. It says silver made in silver. Right, silver something. Well, it's probably not any good, and I don't know what they say, which is really annoying. Because I'd really love to know what set they say. I really would. So I bought them at a somewhere. I can't remember now where I got them. Anyway, we're going to put them in here. Okay, so if I lose them, right, tell me they're in there. I just want to keep them. It's just some things you find and you think I need it. Now these are snazzy, aren't they? Look. There, I've got a jar full of these, and you fasten them. I really do. I think there's something up there, the diamondy things in it anyway. So these ones are mine, are they? Right, I'll put it in the... I'll keep that box. Right, so I've got 4 of these things. So you stitch them on with the holes that are in the back there. I'll give you 2. Right. It's going to have 2. Is this for your hair? Because I reckon that'd be pinchy. Might pinch your hair. Put my boomerang in there too. Righto. So now let's tip out a bit more out of this one. This one looks like it's more got beads and strings and things in it. To me. Oh, wow. Wow. Whoops, hang on. Oh, we're not going anywhere now. We've got a big butterfly or something stuck in here. What is it? There it is. Whoops. Oh, I love these little rolls. Look at that. I wonder where I got that from. I reckon I picked that up somewhere at the Can Assist thing before that, when they still had stuff in boxes. It's obviously a buckle. It's a buckle. Look at that. I don't know. Oh, that'd be good on the front of a book, wouldn't it? It's a bit heavy though. Might have to try and do something with that one day. Let's see. Now, what else have I, what's this? What's left of something on an earring. Now I like the idea of that, because I could take that thing there off there, put something else on it and use this to clip onto a page or something. Right? Good. That was a good idea, people. This is snazzy, but very old. Bit old and worn out, isn't it? I do love those little pink flowers. It's a bit old, all right. It's falling apart in my hands. Well, I am helping it a bit, I suppose. I am helping a bit. I want those little pink flowers. I do. See that? Isn't that beautiful? A little pink flower. There's one. Well, this wouldn't have stayed together very much longer, I wouldn't imagine. Didn't take much to get it apart. I don't know. I'm destructive, aren't I? What's this? That's nice. I love that style of thing. It was an earring. Some sort of with a bit of a stud thing on the end of it. Am I supposed to be doing something like someone or something? I hope I haven't been on here for too long. What time does that say? That can't be right. I haven't been on here this long, have I? I'll have to... If this turns off, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm just going to keep working on this, okay? Keep looking into these things. Look at that. Now, I made one... I covered one with thread one time. I did. I covered it with all with thread. Oh, here I found another earring. Okay, so the clip-on idea that I'm talking about would be to get your page or whatever you got, and you just clip that on the side, and that'd hang on like that. Look, gee, that one's all right. It's in pretty good nick. That's a good one. Have I got 2 of them? I wonder. Probably not. That wouldn't be the way. This is off that other one. Here, look. I figured that out by looking. Isn't that scary? Wow. Yeah, I'm going to take that one there off it. Have I been on here for an hour? Well, if this goes too far, I'll put part of it up, and if you want to see the rest of it, we'll play the rest of it. What do you reckon? I don't want to break this because I want to use it. Let's try and get this piece of wire out of here. Do not like these beads. Somebody probably went to a lot of trouble to make them, though, I suppose, one time, way back in the olden days. Whenever that was. Come on. Come on, Sonya, you can do this without breaking the thing. I don't want to break this. See, it's got little teeth that are holding it down, but I don't want to be digging in that, trying to get that out. This is painful enough. I think the scissors that I got that I would cut with are not in here. Oh, I got it. Did I get it? I did. Well, this is a good tough piece of stuff, isn't it? you got to say. It's a good tough bit of stuff. I think I can easily throw these in the bin. It's caught up in something. Alright, so now I can use that and make one of those. I'll put that with this other one. I'm sure I'll remember to do that though. These are nice, look. They're pretty. I have a truckload of those, we can have them. And that is a really old earring, look at that. Look at that, somebody stitched that on there. That's ancient, isn't it? It's all been sewn on though, see? Oh, well it's come apart too. Okay. I'll have to clean that. I'll get some alcohol stuff onto it and clean that, and then I can, if I wanted to, if I was desperate enough, I could. I don't know if I got any clip-on ones, but I know I got other sorts. This is nice, isn't it, how that's done? I'm not going to give you that because it's a bit different. This is a lampwork bead. Let me have that one. Just going to have that. Now, if I have to take anything out of that for the weight, I'm sorry, but I'll try and take things that you're not really going to be that interested in. This is neat. I know what that come off of. It was something that I bought and everything keeps falling off it. Now, I put that on there. I'm guilty. I want to show you. That's a sticker off your nails. That is what I've stuck on there. That'll come off, so if you want to use that, that's all right. Now, these I need to sort through really seriously. I'm going to have to put these in a bag or something, eh? I'll just give you some of those. Oh dear. Have to find a bag and put it in. And a butterfly. It's getting a little bit heavy now. I think a little bit of weight in it. Okay. This is a pin thing of some sort, isn't it? Yeah, right. I'm trying to turn it into one of those. Okay. I love these what's the name, colour things. I do like them. This is neat. And you could pull all the beads off there with the chain, I suppose, and use that for something. Oops, I'll just put half in each bottle. Oh my God, look at the tiny thing. Oh, I got a tiny, tiny one. I'm trying to put it in this thing with the lid on it. I've got a tiny, tiny one, look at that. Wow, tiny, tiny cotton reel. One button, 2 ball beads. I need to put these in something. I need something for this. It's all messed up. It's all messed up. Must have cut it for something or it fell apart, I don't know. I'm going to put it in this damn noisy dish here. And then we'll have to tip it in. Last time I'm going to find one. Right, oh, we got more, haven't we? Yes. Nearly forgot about it. How could I forget about it? These are mostly bling on strings, aren't they? These ones. I can see that they're stuck to these pieces. Oh my goodness me. I'm going to keep that there. I'll show you this. Oh, what's name sent me this? Belinda Dwarf, she sent me that. I'm sure that ducky. I'm sure she sent me that ducky. Now I made this grape. He's all ready to go onto something. Look at that. There's a little grape, bunch of grapes. Now got eyes. Wooden things. I'm going to keep hold of them for a minute. There's another one of those back clip things. I'm just try that, see if they work. So there's more of those pink beads. This here, bling on a string. Bling on a string. Beautiful. I'll have to do another giveaway. Of course, I'll keep going with these every month, so eventually you'll get some of that. It's a bit of gold. Oh, look at these. These are cool. And they're very light. I wonder if I'd put them on anything. I don't know. If I separate them, I might. I don't know if I can get them apart. There's this thing here that I really like too. It's a necklace, but it's made out of sort of stuff that you can cut. You know, if you want to cut a piece off that and use that. It is. I'm sure it's something you can take apart. Hang on. It's a little bit of wire stuff won't hurt my scissors, I don't think. This is snazzy, isn't it? I could stitch this onto something. It'd go really good on your slow stitch piece, I suppose. Or make a bracelet, or there we go, got that off. Okay. Wonder how easy it is to cut. I'm going to leave that till the next, what's the name? I'll put those beads in. I don't know if I want this chain. Maybe I can give that to, what's the name? These are too heavy to put in a parcel. These are not too bad. Look at them, aren't they? Beaut. Oh, they look good on a beetle, and then I'll give you those ones. How's that? You can cut them apart. You can. Now I have a fairy thing. That's cool, isn't it? I found these beads once. There's little faces on them. Angel. That'll be an angel. Oh dear. There's another bit of that. That shouldn't weigh too much. I'll put it in there. It's one of these. This is Jesse James beads. I think that's what his name was. Jesse James. Was he the bank robber? I don't know. I think that's what that is. They're nice, aren't they? I really love that. Oh, look, there's another earring like that other earring. There's an earring like the other earring with little blue things on it. The lady must have a pair of each or something. What do you reckon? That's a really good bead. That's a really neat bead. Bling on a string, eh? So there's some in here too. This is silver. If it's flat, you just put it onto your work. I should put some of that on my crazy patchwork. These, all those you can get off. You've got to cut them off one at a time, but you can get them off, and they're neat, aren't they? Wow. Let me see. Because then they got knots. It's got a knot in between each bead, see? So, and they are beautiful. Look at the colour. I don't know how long it would take you to do it, and if anybody's patient enough, but you would be, wouldn't you, because you want to get the bead. And I would be, because I do want to get the bead. I'm going to put the beads in there. Right, so I'll put a bunch of them in there for you. And I'll give your hand some, so you can cut them off too if you want to. I'll just put them back in the bag till I get the urge. Cut them apart. And I think I've got something. These are all joined on, but these make good handles. When I say joined on, you can't get these apart, but they make good handles. You know, if you want to put that on a little bag, it'll make a good handle. And that's what I sort of was going to do with those. You know, for a bag like a sachet, a scented sachet or something, to put on that'd work really good. That sort of thing would. And these ones here too, because they're all, you can't get them apart because they're sort of glued together, I think. And this one's nice and it's good for a handle and something. We use that for a handle on a nice shoulder bag or something, just a nighttime one or whatever, if you want to do such a thing, you know, if you want to, felt like making that, yes. And in here I've got put my hand in there. That's a game of me, isn't it? A bit of that's covered in sticky. You'll have to get that off there. Oh, there's money. My goodness me, I found a 10-cent. I'm going to tip this into the container, and hopefully I can, look at that, there's a nice earring. Hopefully I can, maybe they're not sending you any bits of rubbish in there. That's a heart, and it's got a hole through it. And they're nice. I think that's a nice little bundle for you. So I've got that jar left. But I'm going to put these string ones in there, and I'll put them back up on the cupboard until I feel like I want to do something with them, I suppose. Look at this, is another buckle. Another buckle with a butterfly on it. So I've got 2 of those. Goodness me. That'll look good on a book. They would. I'm going to put them back in there. They're a bit heavy for me to be carting around. I don't feel like doing that. This is a big earring. It is. I'll just break that bit of wire off there, and I can throw that in the bin. Okay, so now maybe I've gone way over the time. I don't know. That time that says 11 o'clock. I'm sure, I don't know how long this went for. I'm sorry about this. Come on. Right, as soon as I put that thing there, it fell off. Oh, no, that's okay. We can handle that. This would be good on the end of one of your, on the journal thing, you know. On a dangle that you make for the journal. This would be really nice on the end of there, wouldn't it? Crikey, I hate that when it does that. It gets away from and makes that terrible noise. Got him. That's a nice big pearl. Right. So now we're going to put, I think that'll be right. I hope it's not too heavy. I really do want to send it. I was thinking of these bits too, because I've got some of these, I'm sure I do. Well, I made that. I'm sure I'm guilty of that face. I'm very good at faces. It's got a bit of sticky on it. I must have stuck that to something and put that in there. Okay, so that's going to be in the next giveaway. That is the next giveaway as far as I can see. Alright, we'll see what happens anyway. I'll put it in there with that other one. I'll find a bag for it. These are silver beads. Ooh, a big lot of them. And they can come undone too. Oh, I don't know what to do with those. I'll put them in one of the bead giveaways, I suppose, with jewellery ones or whatever. Okay, so now I've got this lot of stuff sitting here in front of me, which I don't really want, because I need to clean up. It'd be good if the Mama brings me other beads today. I sound like I need a bead. Probably not. Must have went past. Jeremy's not going out the door. Anyway, I'll let you go, because I better clean this up and I'll come back in a minute. I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much for watching. Hope it was fun. Bye-bye.